It's spooky game time! Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Fatal Frame Maiden of Black Water, the 5th game in the Fatal Frame series. What started off as what was essentially a PlayStation exclusive, well, it became co-owned by Tecmo Koei, or Koei Tecmo Games, and Nintendo, and now it's a Nintendo exclusive. Though you wouldn't really know with the rate that Nintendo releases the games or even markets them. More on that as we go on into the game, but for now let's go ahead and start a new one. You only get one save file on this, huh? Well, that is lame. Alright, it's fine, I can copy paste. This game's work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual people or organizations is entirely blah blah blah. Okay. It's an M-rated game, so it's going to get kind of scary, so not for the faint of heart here. Prologue, lurking in the deep. Miu Hinasaki. Spirited away. In the vicinity of Mount Hikami, people have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. One such girl is Miu Hinasaki. She wakens to find herself in an old, half-flooded building. So yeah, for those of you not familiar with the Fatal Frame series, it's one of the big three in survival horror games. The big three being Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and this, Fatal Frame. Though, I mean, you know, all three had kind of fallen off in, well, after the glory years, because Resident Evil became a third-person shooter, but it's finally found its way again with Resident Evil 7. Silent Hill was going to get its resurgence with Silent Hills, but ultimately that was cancelled. And this was expected to be like the resurgence for Fatal Frame, but it kind of flopped for various reasons. You know, the fact that Nintendo didn't really have any plans to localize it at first did not help. Those were dark times indeed, where developers did not really want to localize their games for various reasons. I have to get out of here. So, I mean, yeah, you know, we can just waste our time looking around, you know, as ghosts are trying to kill us. Alright, move in the direction you want to walk. I guess I want to walk away from the danger. But yeah, the US didn't get this game until... was it over a year after it came out in Japan? It won't open. It's being held shut by a powerful force. Alright, well then we need to find a different exit. Maybe that one. Just avoid the demons, you know, it'll be fine. It will be fine. But, yeah, okay. Wait. Gotta concentrate. Also, the rumble is just doing so much right now. It is working overtime. Holy crap. Don't mind me just walking over here to the door, and we're safe. I have to find a way out of here. Don't worry, Miu. We'll get out of here together. You're moving a little slow there, Miu. Just saying. But alright, we can... wait, something I can examine. It looks like there's a cave wall on the other side of the lattice. Lattice. My friend's gonna ridicule me for saying it either way anyway. I can see some stone statues out in the darkness. I must be underground. Now, how do I get out of here? I think the biggest question is, how did you even get here in the first place? Just saying. Just saying. There's a light at the end of the corridor. Maybe there's a way out that way. They're chasing after me. I have to get out. Hold down ZL to run. Oh, that's no good. Well, press ZL to point the camera straight ahead. ZL is multi-purpose. Yeah, don't mind me, ghost. I'm just gonna go ahead and run away. Trying to get to the survival aspect of this survival horror. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and run. Where am I running to? I have no idea. Okay, yeah, this'll work. Let's go to the mysterious altar where literally nothing will happen. I mean, at least this doesn't have tank controls like Resident Evil and old Resident Evil and old Silent Hill. This is actually the first Fatal Frame game I've ever played, so I can't really compare it to the originals. But I do want to play them at some point. They're not expensive games, and that's good. At least the old ones are. This game, I don't think, has ever gotten below 50. We're being attacked by Bayonetta. I'm sorry, this is serious time. Miu Hinasaki has disappeared. No one could hear her cries for help as she was sealed into a shrine on top of a mountain. That mountain is where the events of this story take place. We follow the fates of 3 people: Yuri, Ren, and Miu. It is a terrifying tale of the supernatural. Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water. First drop of Vanishing Trace, Yuri Kozukata. So, yeah, that was the prologue, and we got the official first chapter next. But yeah, just to go over a few more things about the release of this game. As I mentioned earlier, it was, I think it might have been over a year, actually, before it came over to the States. And it didn't have a physical release. It was purely digital. Which kind of raised problems because, well, the Wii U had two different, with lack of a better term, versions. You had a basic Wii U and a Wii U Deluxe. The basic Wii U only had 8 gigabytes of space, which is not enough for a lot of things, including this game. So yeah, if you had a basic Wii U, you didn't have enough space for this game right here. If you had a Wii U Deluxe, you essentially just had to delete everything in order to have this game. Yeah, it was not the best of times. Not to mention, Nintendo didn't really do much to market this game in the weeks leading to its release. There were some people that didn't find out it had launched in the States, like, well after it did. Like, months after the fact. It was that bad. Because, yeah, as I alluded to before, a lot of devs from around that time, or Japanese devs to be exact, weren't really putting in the effort to localize certain games, and, you know, they would cite that, oh, well, interest probably wouldn't be high, like, over in the UK and the US, as it would compared to here, but it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy if you don't release the games in the US or the UK to gauge interest, on top of not promoting them when you do so. For example, other games of this generation that almost didn't release over here in the States include Tomodachi Life and Senran Kagura. Tomodachi Life ended up having a physical release over here, while the first Senran Kagura game was digital only. But Tomodachi Life exceeded Nintendo's expectations, and Senran Kagura did really well too. To the point that the second game was released over here in the US, and it had an actual physical release, on top of the spin-off games in that series getting localizations as well. However, it's not enough that you localize a Japanese-only game that people have been clamoring for. You also have to market them well as well. To put that in perspective, well, this game right here, and Square Enix with Dragon Quest, just the series in general, but especially during the DS era, where Dragon Quest 9 and the re-releases of 4, 5, and 6 came out. Dragon Quest 9 almost matched the sales of Dragon Quest 8 in all regions, and Dragon Quest 8 is widely considered to be the best in the series and was a PS2 exclusive before they released an enhanced port for the 3DS. But yeah, Dragon Quest 9 came close to matching Dragon Quest 8 sales in all regions, but Square Enix still considered it to be a failure. It nearly matched the sales of your highest rated and best selling game in the series, and it was still considered a failure. Not to mention, there was also the fact that Dragon Quest 9 and the ports of 4, 5, and 6 weren't marketed at all. I consider myself a huge Dragon Quest fan. I always was ever since I discovered the series as a kid. And when I caught wind of those games getting localizations, I was so excited, and I was just following the news and everything. I couldn't wait for them to come out. And then sometime down the road, I was like, oh yeah, Dragon Quest 9 is supposed to be coming to the States. And these other localizations, I wonder when they're coming. And then I look up like the launch date for Dragon Quest 9, and I'm like, oh, that came out 8 months ago. I did not know anything about this. And that's mostly because it was Nintendo themselves that were doing most of the marketing for those games. Square Enix really didn't do much. So it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy when you don't market the games at all, and then they flop in UK and the US. And then the devs and the publishers lose faith in a series that was otherwise really good. Though Dragon Quest is on the rebound because Dragon Quest XI is just doing really well. So here's hoping that the same can happen to Fatal Frame. I mean, they're porting all these other good games from the Wii U, so why not port this as well? Come on, Nintendo. You can do it. And even the fact that this game relies heavily on the gamepad, you don't need it. The series was able to live on the PS2 without a gyroscope. So you can go back to the series' roots for any potential Switch ports and give it traditional controls, with even an option for motion controls with the Joy-Cons, because I believe it even had a couple of Wii ports as well, but they never released over here in the States, so yeah. But alright, with that ramble out the way, let's go to the first drop. Shadow Reading. Among the residents of the village at the foot of Mount Hikami, a certain unique ability has been passed through the ages. This ability, known as Shadow Reading, enables the user to view the shadow, or trace, of someone lost in an inexplicable circumstance. This is not unlike the psychometry practiced elsewhere. Yuri Kozukata accompanies Hisoka Kurosawa, a woman who possesses the Shadow Reading ability, to an abandoned inn on Mount Hikami. Sensing Yuri could in time become talented at shadow reading, Hisoka takes her along on an assignment.
I thought that I'd be scared of death. But I can't even cry. I am alone. In the end, I am alone. I will end it all. Alone.
Yuri?
Huh?
What we're looking for should be in here. This is an excellent chance for you to take the lead. Here, take this.
Ah.
This is a Camera Obscura. It will let you see the unseen, including the clues that will help you find what we're here for. This is your opportunity, your first case. I'm sure you'll do well. Let's start with a little practice. It works exactly like a normal camera.
Well, I would hope it would.
Give it a try. Just hold up the camera.
Alright, so I'm holding up the gamepad in front of me. Press X to enter photo mode. There's nothing special to what I'm seeing on the gamepad compared to what's on the screen.
Look through the viewfinder and press the shutter button.
Like,
The Camera Obscura photographs the netherworld, a whole other world separate from our own.
what I'm seeing on the screen now is like a circle that's just over her face. That just means that, you know, like I'm right on target. See? That's the circle. And I guess also what you can't see right now that I can is like a camera GUI. It even shows the kind of film I have currently equipped. So yeah, it's just called Type 07. I have an infinite amount of this film. It's just normal film. So, okay, move down and back away without putting the camera away. Find the second circle. That's a very interesting place to put it, but okay. Oh, wait. Photograph both simultaneously. Alright. We gotta find the third one. Where? Huh. So then I can hold the Wiimote vertically to photograph all three simultaneously. So yeah, like the rectangle you see on the screen is what like my gamepad view is confined to. So there we go. You can lock on any target with that. Hold down ZL to lock on to take the. Hold down ZL to lock on to targets with a square and press ZR to take a photo. So, boom.
Things around here seem to have changed.
Free to take more pictures if you wish to exit photo mode. Press X.
Take this.
You got the postmortem photograph.
It's a token. It will help lead you to what we're looking for. Now don't panic, but be sure to stay on your guard. Go on and head inside.
Oh, I actually have to touch... Alright. You can't see this, unfortunately. Wait, can I... Nope, I can't send it to the screen, so one moment. Okay, so this is the map that I'm currently seeing. And yeah, I guess I could take a picture of like what I see in photo mode, but it's nothing major. Like I said, all I see is like what kind of film I'm using and how much of it I have left.
Don't worry.
And there's like a
Right here with you.
camera border
Okay.
around the gamepad screen to make it look like I'm looking through a camera viewfinder. So yeah, it's not too different from what I'm seeing on the screen itself. And my notes have been updated. Or I guess I could have just waited and gone to the pause screen to show off the map too. There's that. Alright then. Well, you're not really missing too much then. Okay.
This is a postmortem photograph. It's not just a normal photograph. It was taken to mourn the dead. It's why Ren sent us here.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems that this photo came from somewhere around here, and he wants us to see where we can find it.
Yeah, it looks spooky, alright. Okay, yes. Trying to get to the bottom of things here. So far I'm not seeing too much. I'm just trying to follow the arrows wherever they lead. There's a heap of scrap wood at the end of the hallway. The water must have washed it all down here. There's a hole in the wall. I can see the next room over. It looks to be just as flooded. But yeah, the whole camera thing is what sets this apart from the likes of Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Those games have guns to deal with, you know, the things that want you dead. In here, you have a camera. Because you're only dealing with ghosts, not necessarily demons and stuff. To some extent. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Yuri, wait. I can sense something. It's called a trace. A shadow of the past. The token is showing you the way.
Well, let's follow it.
These traces can lead you to the right path. Let's follow that shadow.
Will do. Just spell it out for me, why don't you? So we gotta follow the trace. Simple enough. And in case you get lost, there it is. Wait. I missed my chance. Yeah, alright. Echoes of the past. Tutorial. In places where the traces of the past are very strong, you may be able to view echoes of the past. Photographing them will earn you photo points, which can be used to upgrade the cameras. I was trying to get, you know, like fresh with it and try to take a portrait picture. Landscape will suffice. Landscape will suffice. Wrong way there. No, wait. Wrong. Come on. Go back. Go back. Nope. There we go. An old dusty book has been left in the hallway. Maybe someone dropped it. Okay, Mount Hikami's downfall. Mount Hikami has long been considered holy ground. For centuries, people have been drawn to the many sacred shrines and places of worship, as well as the natural features such as the Twilight Peak and the Pool of Purification, which have themselves been treated with great reverence. The mountain was also popular with tourists and mountain climbers for the beauty of its abundant, clear waters and ancient, mysterious forests. Worshippers and hikers alike used to find rest at Ichiru Manor, a hot spring resort near the foot of the mountain. Now the inn lies desolate, devoid of visitors. The mountain never recovered from a devastating landslide it suffered many years ago. The shrine road to the summit was cut off, and the flow of the water throughout the mountain was altered, forever changing the landscape. New roads that were under construction had to be abandoned, and Ichiru Manor was buried under a slew of rock, resulting in numerous fatalities. Among those lost were the family of Ichiru Manor's proprietor, effectively putting an end to the business. Mount Hikami's days as a tourist destination were no more. Instead, the mountain gained notoriety as a suicide spot. Perhaps because it was traditionally a destination to which the dying would venture, the mountain is now a place for those wishing to end their own lives. By extension, it has also become a place for thrill seekers interested in the occult. Where's the trace, though? Oh, okay, we just gotta keep following then. I gotta be on the lookout for those memories of the past and whatnot. I guess you want me to go that way, but... See, Silent Hill, this is not. Doors actually open. I'm too curious for my own good. Okay, fine. I'll follow the trace. Press A to crawl through to the other side. Convenient camera angle.
Maybe it's in this room.
The door is locked, though.
It appears we need a key. Try using the Camera Obscura.
Okay. Psychic photographs. When you look around through the lens of the Camera Obscura, you may notice it reacting to objects which are not normally visible. Lock on and photograph them to expose places or items they have a connection with. Find locations from the photographs, and you may discover some clues there as well. Alright. Let's go. So I'm going to go ahead, lock onto it. Boom. See, I was on to something. There's something in the photo. There's light coming out of a closet, and there was a doll on top of a chest of drawers. That might be where the key is. Okay. Find the place shown in the photograph. It's somewhere in this building. To View the photograph again, open the main menu, and go to the Tokens tab within Items Records.
Yuri, you go on ahead of me and look for the key to the door. I'll wait for you here.
Yeah, of course you will. So... Oh, wait. Main menu. My bad. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. Y opens up that... There's 3... Well, okay. I mean, one's a map. But then you have the menu... Okay, well, fine. So, yeah, items, records. Yeah. So, yeah, we can see our items right here. We have herbal medicine. It's healing. Sacred water, a full heal. We can hold 99 of each. This is the current film I have. I have an infinite amount. Tokens. You know, in case you forgot where that is. I mean, I know where it is. We have a collection. Just standard stuff. You know, we can reread that if we want. Cutscenes, we can rewatch that. And notes. These I probably won't go through too much. But at least you can also use this as like a way to get caught back up on what you were doing prior. I don't believe I have Actually, yeah, I can't really upgrade the camera right now, so there's no point in looking at that, and I get to look at the photos I've taken. These are just temporary. These were tutorial photos, essentially. And a ghost list. We don't have any just yet. But alright. Let's go get that key. See, I knew I was onto something there. But the game was like, no. You need to follow the path that we have in place for you. Joke's on you, game. I knew what I was doing. My video game habits. I must check every door. Well, what do we have over here? Well, hey, a key on red keychain. It might open that door from before. Go back to Hisoka. Yeah, right there. God, I love these interactive maps and survival horrors. And oh, nice. All right, and he's gone now. He just wanted to look at the key. That's all. I'm not going to hold it against him. It is a nice key. I wish I had a keychain like that. I have a Mega Man keychain, so I think I'll be fine. And I believe he will... No, okay, he's not a special ghost, so he's not going to show up. But we have his picture right here, so we know we're not insane, and we did see him. Okay. Let's go. Open the door with the key on red keychain.
Somewhere in this room. Take a look around.
Alright, locate the requested item. Okay, I don't see much of anything in there.
Try searching with the Camera Obscura.
Yeah, fine.
It could be hidden, invisible to the naked eye. Hold on. There's something there.
Oh, wait, I kind of passed through that. The Camera Obscura will react to items that are normally hidden from the eyes of the living. You can bring those items back to this world by photographing the place they were taken from with the correct angle and position. Alright. Is this good enough? Wait, no, I don't even need to go in the portrait mode. There we go. Oh, I forgot you gotta lock on. Alright, fine then. And you don't even need to do like the full motion control thing either. The right stick can even control like where you're looking. So yeah, right now I'm not moving my gamepad around. I'm just using the right stick. Seriously, though, like, this seems important. Oh. Come on. There we go. Alright, I did have to get the right angle on it. That was my fault.
This is what we came here for. Huh. We shouldn't stay here any longer than we need to.
You're right.
Let's head back before it gets dark.
Kinda too late for that.
Okay.
Alright. Leave the abandoned inn with Hisoka. But yeah, it just dawned on me, like, the fact that I even just said it right there, you know, in camera mode, I'm able to control where I'm looking with the right stick, so you can beat this game without the gyroscope. Well, I mean, I guess if you need to rotate the camera. But I don't know, there could be a way to switch between, like, portrait mode and landscape mode, too. You know, just make that a button press.
Yuri, searching for objects like we did just now might be easy, but searching for people is much more difficult.
I will keep that in mind.
Entry allows you to see the psychic imprint as a shadow.
Sorry, this door just closed.
Never follow after the shadow of someone who has been spirited away.
Yeah, you say that, but
Seen something you wish you hadn't.
just checking. You can never be too careful. Alright. Hey, wait up. You have longer legs. You can take longer strides. Okay. But what's up here?
Let's head back.
Fine. How dare you prevent me from exploring this evil abandoned inn of the dead? Alright, fine. Alright, ghosts will attack or grab you. Well, they'll try to. If a ghost grabs you, counterattack with ZR. Wait, okay. Match the angle for critical damage. Oh, wow. He's moving. There we go. The ghost recoiled when you took a photograph of it. Maybe taking more will exorcise it for good. Photograph a ghost's weak points. Circle to deal damage to them. The capture area, the rectangle in the center of the screen, is your area of attack. You cannot take photos if you are out of film. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead, lock on the head, and boom. Then have to wait to reload. Takes a few seconds. Okay. Sometimes spirit fragments will appear when you deal damage to a ghost. Find ghost indicated. Okay, there we go. He's right there. Spirit fragments. Spirit fragments break off when a ghost takes damage. After a time, they are reabsorbed. Photograph the fragments before that happens. Targets and shutter chance. When 5 or more targets are in view, taking a photograph will knock back the ghosts. The capture area will go red during shutter chance. Keep adjusting your position so that you have at least 5 targets, including ghosts and spirit fragments, in view to trigger shutter chance. Alright. We can do this. Okay, just... There we go. Just trying to get... So, yeah, come on, come on. Oh, I had 5 things in view. We can wait, we can wait. Or not. I'm trying to trigger the thing. There we go. Might have felt. There, we got it. Alright. Fatal frame and fatal time. When the capture area flashes red as the ghost is attacking, you can take a fatal frame shot. You need to capture the ghost mid-attack. Apart from knockback effect, fatal frame shots trigger fatal time. You can take photos in close succession without using film. Fatal frame shots are very useful when spirits are too close to you to trigger shutter chance. So yeah, let's let him get a little close. And then... Oh. I tried to do it, but... You know, he kind of already disappeared. Attack range and attack power. The Camera Obscura only has an effect on ghosts within a specific range. Ghosts that are too far away will not take any damage. The bigger the target, the more damage the camera will deal. Get closer to the ghost for more powerful shots. Alright, well, then... Yeah, let's get real close. Why not? Come on. I want to end it with a fatal frame. Or we just get a shutter chance going. You got a lot of HP there, dog. Come on. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, seriously, where is he going? Ooh, he got me. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay. Could have did better. You're kind of not supposed to take damage on that tutorial there. But he was running away and I had to chase him down. Also, I was gazing at the gamepad throughout that entire thing. I have no clue how that's going to look on TV.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought you here.
I am alone. Mr. Hojo? Hisoka came by a little while ago.
Oh, Hisoka. What does she want?
She found the photo book.
She did?
Yeah, here, take a look.
Perhaps it was more than a dream. While learning about shadow reading from Hisoka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album of postmortem photographs from a ruined inn on Mount Hikami. The album was requested by a certain Ren Hojo. As Ren awoke from a bad dream, he found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really just a dream, or a suppressed childhood memory? This question has plagued him for some time. And yeah, rank C. Yeesh, could have gone better. Could have gone better. Like, I do not consider myself a pro at this game, but I'm still going to try my best to get good ranks. It is what it is. I mean, I don't really rank too well in most survival horror games, but I try my best. So yeah, that was episode 1 and the prologue complete. Next time we're going to episode 2, or the second drop. Sorry, I need to get the names like not specific, correct for this. Yeah, I don't know why I'm out of it today. I just am. I'm getting tongue-tied. Maybe it's time for me to stop. But yeah, see you all next time for some more Let's Play Fatal Frame, Maiden of the Black Water. Goodbye.